Hello, everybody who's here. This is Nusrat. Namaste. Um, so basically, today's session is all about fitness. Hello, everybody who's here with me on Zoom, as well as those watching YouTube Live or the replay. How are you guys? This is Nusrat. I'm a mindset and fitness coach. And what I do is basically I hack the mind to allow you, to help you live a happier, better, healthier life, because the mind is such a powerful tool and you can do so much with it. I mean, it's not just about fitness. This session is going to be about fitness. It is basically for, I have a challenge almost every month on 21 days weight loss challenge. So basically, this is a place where we meet up and where we discuss on these few hacks and tricks you can do to speed up your fitness journey. But anybody can watch it from any part of the world, in any part of their fitness journey. It doesn't matter, if you are a pro athlete or if you are like how I feel on certain days. I don't feel like working out at all. So if you have like those feelings, those mood swings, it's also for you. If you are pregnant, if you are overweight, underweight, don't have your desired fitness goal, whoever is watching, it's for you. So anyways, let's start. I think some of the people are here and we have more coming, but it's okay, you're gonna get the replay. So today, I would like to first introduce myself. I'm a mindset coach, and what I do is that I like to find those subtle shifts in your mindset, and that's how I also became fit, and I also find success in different multiple areas of my life. So I used to be like super overweight. That's my cat Brownie. Okay, so I used to be like not super overweight, but I remember being really skinny. And in another part of my life, I was like really trying very hard to get rid of this extra weight. And I have been like constantly on a certain area, like 65, 67 kg for many years. And I remember that it didn't matter what I did. Like if I worked out, if I walked, if I did diet, nothing helped, because every time I would like decrease even a little bit, like if I became 63 kg or things like that, I would again gain back that weight. And for a long time, I struggled with it because I was trying to do everything. I tried to do a lot of things to bring my weight at least, below 60 to 59 or 58, but it wasn't working. And that's when I started to work on my mindset. So I developed few hacks, and I have shared this with multiple students, and they have also said that it's really easy. It's like a cheat code of a video game. Once you know it, you cannot not know it. Okay, and that's basically what I want to share with you. And if you do this, you're going to be able to find results. So first of all, I want you to write down, maybe in the comments or in the chat, where you are on your fitness journey. So if you could like give yourself 10 or 9 on a level from 1 to 10, how would you grade yourself? Okay, someone says 5, someone says 9, so someone says 2. Okay, so it doesn't matter. This is only to help you understand where you are on your fitness journey. So if you are like at 2, then you would definitely want to be at 10 or 11, right? If you are at 9, that means you just need to keep up with whatever you're doing, right? So taking like, if we look at the people who have written below 5 or below 2, it means that you're not satisfied. And the very reason most of you are here today is because somewhere you feel like you are not in your ideal shape. Maybe you're not having the right habits. Maybe you do not have the ideal fitness goals at this moment, which is why you're here on this challenge or watching this video. And I want you to think of a way to reframe that. So basically, that's how I really reduced my weight in like less than 2 months, in less than 3 months, actually, 2 months and a few days. Well, I lost like 10 kg. So it took me a little bit more than 2 months, but to lose exactly 8 kg, which I wanted to lose, it took way less than 2 months. And what I was struggling for like years, like 5, 6, 7 years. So I did this is that when I began to train my mind, when I began to program my mind that, hey, I can be that person, I can be thin, I can be strong, I can do this. And a lot of people, even those who train in like Olympics or who are pro athletes, you will hear their coaches asking them to visualize, how are you going to feel when you have that trophy? How are you going to feel when you're going to finish, when you're going to finish the line? So I want you to think like that. How are you going to feel when you have that, whatever you want, your perfect figure? It could be more muscles, it could be more weight, it could even be weight, adding on more weight or losing weight. How would you look like? How would you feel? What kind of changes in your lifestyle will you be making? Like, what kind of clothes will you be wearing? What kind of food will you be eating? What kind of different habits may you adopt, like going for a morning walk, um, cutting down sugar, which is something I do a lot, especially in the challenge. I have to be like, I have to confess, over here we have Eid, which is a Muslim holiday, and it's a Muslim festival. So I've been eating a lot of sugar again, basically. There are a lot of desserts and stuff like that, but I hope to cut back like within 2-3 days again. And basically I'm always fasting, and that's another thing we have in the challenge. I'll link the challenge below. I'm always fasting 16 to 18 hours a day, except on a few days, of course. On Eid, I think I didn't fast. I kind of fasted because it's become a lifestyle. It's become a part of who I am. I do intermittent fasting, and that kind of helps. But what really helped me was shifting my mindset. It helped me, especially I started to, look for people who could be like role models for me. Like, if Nusrat Jahan, if she was 68 kg, and then from there, if she weighed 58 kg, okay, or something like that, how would she look? And then I looked for people, celebrities, K-pop idols, whom I wanted to be like. And I looked at them and I'm like, oh, I want a body like her. Or, I want, that skill like him. And then slowly my mind began to train, and I began to do that. Like, after waking up, like I would just watch it on phone, like the music videos and the dance and everything. And slowly I began to notice the trend. So in our country, by the way, if I'm too fast, let me know in the comments. I'm just so excited. I love this topic. I love hacking. I love brain hacking, mindset hacking. I feel like, you could just do so much, and people are not using this super atomic power they have. And if they do, there's going to be so much can be done. Anyways, I digress. So what I did, okay, good. The speed is good, great. So, I would like watch videos, and I noticed another fact. So we have like K-pop community in our country, like especially in schools, high school goers, university goers who dress up like Korean artists. And I noticed that all of them have the same body shape, have the same hairstyle, have the same makeup, because they're following few celebrities, Korean celebrities. And I wondered that, don't they have a hard time maintaining that shape and the hair and the makeup and everything? I mean, it's so cool. I found it really fascinating. And I'm one of those, like, I used to be a journalist, and I used to like cover all these things for the newspaper. So I noticed that everybody looks the same. How do they maintain that shape? And then I realized that, okay, what they do is that they're constantly feeding their mind, their brain, with this image of a certain K-pop artist. It could be Jennie from Blackpink, Lisa from Blackpink. And when they do it, their lifestyle shifts. their body shifts. It's like they shift into that person who is going to be a K-pop idol. And this is really important. So it doesn't have to be only K-pop, but the person you're going to focus on every day and with enthusiasm, with passion, that, oh, I want to be like this person. You're going to see that you're going to get that person's traits. And very soon, people might even say that, hey, you know, you look like her, or you talk like her. And that's how I really, reduced my weight. I started to see myself as one of those people I admire whose body weight was similar to the type I wanted. And then within like less than 3 months, my habits changed, my lifestyle changed. I started fasting. I mean, it just came up from within me. And even though I was already doing all these years, nothing happened before. But when I made that shift in my mindset, that's when, I got to be like, okay, I just it just became, because now I switched from that reality to this one. And I remember even then I had some blocks. I used to be like, when I used to look at myself in the mirror, I was like, hey, who is this person? I mean, why is she thin? Or, why is she having this weight? And then I would switch back normally. This is what used to happen in the past. I mean, this is called the subconscious mind's comfort zone. Every time you try to push your comfort zone. So suppose you want to get up and you want to work out, or you want to have a new online business. Anytime you push your comfort zone, when you're required to do more than you normally do, your subconscious mind is going to try to bring you back, and you're going to feel this yo-yo effect of trying to do and then again being pulled back. And this was really hard, and that's why I used to not be able to sustain that weight loss for a long time. I used to just eat or something and just get it back, or I used to never do anything and get it back. But this time when I started to train my mind that this is who I am, this is how I'm going to look, this is how I'm going to behave, this is how I'm going to talk, and then I just shifted. And it's not like I copied another person. It's not like, I completely imitated them. I just thought that, for me, it was like, okay, I'm going to have a body like her, and I'm going to have strength like him, and I'm going to be able to do parkour like David Bell, which I cannot even then right now. I mean, I'm training on it, but not really. And then when I had like all these features, like, how you would assemble something, a computer or something, have this feature from here and have that feature from there. Then I started to adopt my own style into that. So you could have a role model, you could mimic their lifestyle, you could have like, you could even wear clothes like them, but you would still have your own signature, attribute. You would be unique by, on your own. So that's how you basically train your brain, have their picture, think about the qualities you want, and then imagine yourself to be in that place. Imagine yourself to be a person like them. So I remember one of you asked me the other day that, I try to be like the person, I always imagine like that, but for some reason it never works out. So my advice would be, start to visualize, start to see yourself as that person. So it's going to be like, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take 2 weeks, but the more you're going to do it. And then, it's after like 2-3 weeks, you're going to be completely having this transformational journey. You're going to have ideas. You're going to have like wishes that I want to work out. I want to go for a walk. I want to get a trainer. I want to do this sort of, challenges. And from there on, you just need to sustain that. But once, you have done it for like 2 months, 3 months, like for me, I have been doing the intermittent fasting for over 2 years right now. It's become a part of my lifestyle. I really avoid sugar most of the days, so I don't even have those cravings. So once you push that, once you push past that comfort zone, then it becomes really easier for you to adopt any new lifestyle, any new habits. But the beginning could be a bit difficult, but the more you're going to visualize, the clearer you're going to become on what kind of goals you want to have, the easier it is going to become for you to, embrace those goals. So I'm going to give you guys some time to write down any questions. If you have any questions for me. Okay, so Lisa asked that how long do I need to train my brain? So basically, for different people, it might mean different things. But if you definitely are passionate about something, if you if you want to look like someone, or if you want to look like in a certain way, for example, you just want to lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds. So you need to envision, how is your life going to look like, what you might look like then. And when you look at yourself in the mirror, imagine you're looking at that person, or when you can have your idols, role models, picture on your phone or your computer, or just like print out where you can look at them. If they are performers, you can watch their movies, you can watch their music video, be engaged, and in like have those qualities in you. And then it's going to take, like, for different people it might take different time, but for some people it could be like 1 week, it could be 2 weeks. And if you can even make it faster, you're going to find like lots of subliminals, like subliminal to look like, so on, so on. I don't know, but for some people I think subliminals don't work. You should really keep the volume low, by the way, and have a lot of water and things like that. But yeah, that's another hack you could try. And also, guys, it's not like you're gonna imagine that you're gonna be like the person and never do anything, never take any action. You're gonna have, like, donuts and cheese and all sorts of fatty food, and still you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna look like that person. That's not gonna happen, because you need to put in 100% clarity and 100% focus into this vision. You're gonna have to look at yourself like, you're gonna have to look at yourself like you would that person, that, oh, this for example, if I say Jennifer Lopez, so I'm gonna look like Jennifer Lopez if I say that, and then I'm gonna have to, do things like, if I just sit and if I just eat and not work out, then I'm not gonna be there. So for different people, the role model could be different, but yeah, you could just, it's basically just bringing in that excitement, and then when you look like that person, and you're gonna see that you're gonna have like different habits, like you may not even want to binge eat, or you may not even want to do certain things you were used to doing for a long time. So it could take like 2-3 weeks, a month, or more than a month, but it might even take 1 week, depending upon how much time and how much enthusiasm you have and how much passion you have for that certain goal. So that's basically my mindset hack number one. And number two is definitely to have some kind of fasting in place. This really helped me a lot. So I actually fast. I started fasting for spiritual reasons. I read this quote somewhere, like, someone who eats thrice a day is, someone who eats once a day is a yogi. Someone who eats twice a day is a bhogi, which means he's indulgent. And someone who eats thrice a day is a rogi, who has disease. And this is basically ancient Indian wisdom. But I find it like, okay, yeah, I mean, people who eat less, somehow they have a lot more energy. So of course I don't starve myself. I mean, I eat 2 meals. I eat between 9 to 10 p.m., 9 or 10 a.m. in the morning till 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. Sometimes, like these days, I have desserts, and because there's festival, and I mean, I've seen that every time I have something like at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m., and then every day I feel like having it at 6 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. And then I just stop and I'm like, okay, enough. And then I just stop, and then I adopt a new habit of not eating after 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. So you could fast in the 21 days challenge. We have 21 days of intermittent fasting. So you could fast for 21 days. You could choose your time. I usually recommend 16 to 8, like 16 hours of fasting and 8 hours of eating. You could choose which time is convenient for you, and make sure that you have all the minerals and vitamins necessary during those 8 hours. And you could drink water all throughout the day, 24/7. So yeah, that's basically what I recommend. But you're gonna see that you're gonna have like a lot less cravings, especially if you are, if you have some kind of addiction like sugar or pizza or something, you're gonna have a lot less craving when you fast, and it's also going to help you, detox your body. It's going to help you regulate, a lot of systems inside your body. So that's something I recommend. And other than that, I think it's almost time. So basically, this was my short message for you guys today. And I hope you guys, I hope this has helped you all. And the people in my challenge, shout out to you guys. I'm going to see you guys soon. I hope you're really rocking the challenge. And other than that, see you guys in the next video. Take care. Let me know in the comments below what you think about it. If these hacks help you or not. Take care. Much love.